Hey brothers and sisters, I'm hoping you're having a great day. I'm so sorry for the people up north who are having that snowstorm. I can't believe that we made it all the way to X. You know, the named storms of the winter. Really pretty crazy. We got crazy weather. But anyway, everything here in Atlanta is green. Green. And God just he just does funny things, and so I want to talk about some funny things that he does. I had a dream actually about green. My this is going to show how old I am. So y'all know I'm 58. My first car my parents gave me was in 1968. Yes, it was almost 10 years old. A 1968 Bug, Volkswagen Bug, and I got it painted. It came in tan and I wanted it painted, and I picked out this color green that was a Porsche color. And let me see if I can show you. This is it. I found a picture of it in Google Images of this color, of this Porsche. Now, I had a Volkswagen Bug, but do you see that green? It's this bright, beautiful metallic green. Okay, so I had my car painted that color. And in my dream last night, for some reason, I was driving that car. Now, the funny thing is, that car this year would be 50 years old, like a Jubilee kind of car. And I was driving that car, and I was in Athens, Georgia. You know, there have been some strange things going on about Athens. Strange things that they've seen in the skies, like rainbow nighttime or aurora borealis colors. I don't know. Athens, I believe, is about 20 or 30 miles from the Georgia Guidestones, which are in Elberton, Georgia. I've never been to visit them. But anyway, for some reason, I am in Athens, Georgia. I went to Georgia Tech. I've been maybe 2 or 3 times to UGA, but for some reason, I was on a road at UGA, and I'm sitting at a light in my little green Bug, and I get 2 people that come in front of me and hit my car. 2 places. Now, the weird thing is, I get out of the car, I just turn the car off very calmly, ask the 2 people to come with me. We go into some kind of room where there are a whole bunch of people and it's dark. It felt like it was like an assembly room or like a cafeteria or maybe the student center or a bookstore or something like that. It was not like a movie theater or a lecture hall or anything like that. But anyway, so we're sitting there waiting for the police to come, and I'm talking. You know, I'm not like outright evangelizing these people, but I'm talking to them, and I'm being very friendly and very nice to them, even though they've hit my car. And when the police come, we go outside, and I'm like, here, I want to show you what the damage is to my car. It's gone. It's disappeared. My 50-year-old 1968 Volkswagen Bug has disappeared. And we get into the police. It was not a police car. It was a police van. And the 2 people that had hit me, and I and the police, I thought there were 2 officers, we get in to go try to find my missing car that had just disappeared. And we go to a repair shop, and there happened to be 2 Volkswagen Bugs there, both painted this same vibrant green color. And I said, no, that one is a convertible. So that's not mine. That's like a counterfeit. Don't think that one's mine. And the other one, I said, no, that is not mine either. It looks a lot like mine, but it's a little bit different. It's a little bit newer, so you can see by the tail lights, it's different. So no, mine's not here at the repair shop. And that was it. I woke up. Now, I know y'all probably think, what in the world is this crazy lady even doing a video about this? But, you know, I am always looking for different ways that God speaks to me. He speaks to me in very tiny, little, tiny, detailed ways sometimes. And it keeps me happy. It keeps me joyful. So if this just seems crazy and stupid, you can just turn off the video. But for me, I thought, now why in the world in 2018 would I dream about my 1968 Bug? And the color green was a big deal. And the funny thing too was, okay, so I'm getting ready to go to church. And I don't have a song in my heart this morning, and I'm just sort of laughing, thinking about, you know, God, you're so funny that I would dream about this car. And I get into the car, and I am driving to church, and I don't normally turn on music because I normally have a song going on that God's given me that morning, but I turned on the Victory radio station and caught just this little tiny piece of a song which I had never heard before. It's a very happy song, and it was, even the winter won't last forever, we'll see the morning, we'll feel the sun, we'll wake up in April, ready and able. And I just was like, what? And I just turned off the radio right there. I was like, I'm gonna sing it to you again. Try to listen to the lyrics. Even the winter won't last forever, we'll see the morning, we'll feel the sun, we'll wake up in April, ready and able. Well, y'all, I stopped it and I'm thinking, we'll wake up in April, ready and able. The rest of the time, that's all I'm thinking about on the way to church. I'm thinking, wow, like we could really be leaving in April. Why? I mean, why would it be just that little part of the song when I turned the radio on? So let me talk about the song. It's called Even the Winter. I found out when I came home. It's by a girl named, it's from an album called Heart. You know, back in my days when I was driving that Volkswagen Bug, I loved the band Heart. And I remember when I got saved, I sang Crazy on You. Let me go crazy, crazy on you. I sang it to Jesus. Yeah, I did. I remember. I remember singing songs from a band called Creed. Singing my heart out at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, I was by myself. I could do this. 4 o'clock in the morning singing. I forget where my kids were. My kids were still at home. But anyway, this is from this album is from Heart. It's a 2012 song. The girl has a Syrian dad. Her name is Audrey Assad, like President Assad. That is her last name. She's a Christian artist. I had never heard of her. Supposedly she's gone on tour with Chris Tomlin. And her newest, to me this is what keeps me going, y'all. Her newest album, which was just released at the end of February, is called Evergreen. Evergreen. Now, you know, I don't know if God just does these little things just to keep my mind active so I don't, you know, get sad or think about things. But anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. And could it mean we're going to, you know, like my car, Evergreen, my car green disappeared. Could we be disappearing in April? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But it was pretty funny. And really, it's a good thing for me because by the time I get to church, we sang some really great songs. We sang The Lion and the Lamb. Lexi is, you see the nose right there? There's the nose. See the nose? There's the nose. Lexi wants to get up and say hello. You want to get up and say hello? Oh, sorry. Okay. Is that it? Did you want to make an appearance? Is that it? So this is my baby dog. And the funny thing was, not funny, but we had baby dedication at church today. And I remember dedicating my children. I don't know, a lot of you mothers, I grew up in the Baptist church. Baptists do not baptize babies. Baptists believe that there is believer's baptism. So a baby is just dedicated to the Lord. So the parents present the baby. I think there were 10 or so. And there was actually some children. There was a baby with the little girl who was also, I think she was maybe 3 years old. She was also dedicated to the Lord. But basically, the parents dedicate that they are going to raise the child in godly principles, reading the Bible, teaching them the Bible, taking them to Bible study at Sunday school, and having their own family devotions and things like that. And so that's what they do, but they don't, so they're making a promise that they want to raise their child to be a Christian, but they don't know if it's actually going to happen because that is up to the Holy Spirit when the child is becomes an adult or becomes old enough to understand the gospel. So Lexi's done now. So I remember dedicating my children, and I had twins, so I was like this. I was like, this one is this one, and this one is this one, and I kept my promises to God. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I kept my promise to God about raising my children to be Christians when I wasn't even born again. Until I was 45. But, and just as I'm grateful to God that I have kept my vows to my husband, even though he has not, I have peace. I have peace like a river because I've done, I have kept my vows. And it is important to, to keep our promises that we make to the Lord. So we had this baby dedication, and I'm already 12 minutes in, but the message is really good. It was on Acts chapter 4, and it's so funny to me when I pulled up my Bible, Acts chapter 4. See, I got the notes up there written in my Bible. Just let me read you what I said. In Acts chapter 4, for some reason, in Acts chapter 4, this is where Peter and John go before the council. But at the top I had written boldness. The word boldness is used 11 times. How much have I got going on about this 11, right? I hope my camera's working. Now I just noticed it looks like it's delayed. Maybe I should I'm going to stop it here, and then I'll go back and do talk about what the Bible study was about. So that was my dream, and evergreen, and maybe in April we're ready and able that we will leave. God bless you. I love you, and I'm praying for you, and thank you for your prayers for me. Bye-bye.